Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel once again. If you are new to this channel, do consider subscribing it for future updates. Welcome to part 2 of the video where I'm trying to solve the recently concluded exam, that is NSSB CSRE 2025. In part 1 of the video, I have already gone through the questions from 1 to 100. So if you have not checked it out yet, go to my video section and do check out part 1 of the video. Let's proceed on to the video. From question number 101 to 103, it says, choose the correct meaning for the given words from the alternatives given below them. Question number 101, elated. The answer is D, joyful. For question number 102, meticulous. The answer is A, very careful. For question number 3, pusillanimous. The answer is C, timid or lacking courage. Pusillanimous basically meaning show of lack of courage or determination. 104. The correctly punctuated sentence is, the answer is C. However hard I tried, I could not succeed. 105. The idiom to hit the nail on the head means, the answer is B. To say or to do something that is exactly right. Now from question number 106 to 113, it is comprehension section. So I will try to avoid reading the text and passages to avoid the video being too long. So let me only tackle the questions and answers related to the passages. For question number 106, which of the following best embodies the outer basic position in this passage? So the answer should be B. Neither government nor majorities have the legitimate right to silence dissenting opinions. Question number 107. We can never be sure that the opinion we are endeavoring to stifle is a false opinion. The author's argument in the above sentence primarily support which of the following claims? So the answer should be C. Those who try to suppress alternative opinions are themselves fallible. Their refusal to let opinions be heard is unjustified. For question number 108, we have, according to the passage, why is silencing an opinion regarded as especially harmful? The answer should be D. It robs not only the present generation but prosperity of truth or the means to test truth. For question number 109, we have, which of the following is an antonym for the word coercion? The answer should be A. Persuasion. For question number 110, we have, if all mankind minus one were of one opinion and only one person were of the contrary opinion, the clause beginning with if is an example of, the answer should be C. A conditional clause. In 111, we have, those who desire to suppress it of the course deny its truth, but they are not infallible. The semicolon in the above clause primarily functions to, the answer should be join two independent but closely related clauses. In 112, we have, the power itself is illegitimate. The word illegitimate most nearly means to, the answer should be A. Unlawful or not justified. Question number 114. Can so little a leaven so great a lump? The word leaven in the above sentence most nearly means to, the answer should be D. Catalyst or agent of change. For question number 115, we have, that easy and general forward movement has been checked violently and perhaps arrested altogether. The phrases has been checked is in which tense? The answer should be B. Present perfect. Question number 116. In the sentence, we are in one of those phases of experience which has become cardinal in history. The word which refers to? The answer should be B. Phases of experience. 117. What does humanity need the most to address the current predicament that stems from the reckless use of technological prowess? The answer should be B. Collective wisdom for effective intervention. 118. What is the logical analogy that author uses when he compares humanity past conflicts to children in a crowded nursery and war in the modern age to razor blade with poison? The answer should be A. All wars were not fatal, but the new ones are deadly. 119. It was only in the 19th century that the large-scale production of cast steel and the growth of chemical knowledge made the military use of a variety of explosive practicable. The dependent clause beginning with that serves to, the answer should be A. Showtime. 120. The phrase a crescendo of invention and discovery refers to, The answer should be D. A steadily rising wave of invention. 121. The radiogram and the telegram have made every event of importance a simultaneous event for the minds of everyone in the world. The word simultaneously most nearly means the answer should be C. Occurring at the same time. 122. There was a considerable difference between the ages of my parents, but these circumstances seem only to unite them. The best rephrasing of the above sentence is C. The large age gap between them appeared to bring them closer. 123. In the sentence, he sought to surround her with all that could excite pleasurable emotions in her soft and benevolent mind. The word benevolent means D. Kind-hearted. 124. Which of the following best embodies the central theme of the passage? C. True nobility lies in kindness and self-sacrifice rather than rank. 125. The word distinguished most nearly means? Answer is C. Honored. 126. In he was respected by all who knew him for his integrity and indefatigable attention. The word indefatigable means B. The quality of never giving up. 127. In the sentence, they had no other prospect of support, but Caroline Beaufort was brave. The conjunction but means D. However. 128. My father came to the poor girl like a guardian angel. The phrase like a guardian angel in the above clause is functioning as B. An adverbial simile. 129. Complete the sentence given below. He went to seek him out in the hope of persuading him. Dash began the world again. The answer should be A. 2. He went to seek him out in the hope of persuading him to begin the world again. 130. What according to the passage primarily motivates the narrator father to marry Caroline? The answer should be A. He felt compassion for her and wanted to protect her. Now proceeding on to computer section of the exam. 131. Which of the following is not a component of data communication? The answer is D. Scanner. 132. Which unit is used to measure bandwidth? The answer is C. Hertz. 133. Which of the following is not a graphical user interface element? The answer is D. Shell command. 134. Which of the following statements are correct? B. Only A and B is correct. Windows 10 is an example of a GUI-based operating system is a correct statement. A GUI allows users to interact with the computer using icons and menus. 135. What is a dynamic web page? The answer is A. A web page whose content is generated in real time based on user interactions or other variables. 136. Which of the following statements about communication latency in network is correct? B. High latency can affect real-time collaboration tools like video conferencing. 137. Match list with uniform resource locator component with examples. The answer is D. 138. In general JET application, which of the following is not required for sending a text message? The answer is D. Physical device serial number. 139. What is the speed of a TI list line? The answer is D. 1.5 Mbps. 140. What is the term for using a computer program to create, edit, and produce text document? The answer is A. Word processing. 141. In computer system, what is the main role of the system bus? The answer is A. To transfer data and signals among the central processing unit CPU, memory, and peripheral devices. 142. Which of the following is a system software? The answer is D. Windows 11. 143. 1 Mbps equals to how many kbps? The answer is A. 1024 kbps. 144. Which of the following is not a wired transmission medium? The answer is D. Microwaves. 145. What additional functionalities does Excel 2007 provide for managing data in pivot tables? The answer is B. Sorting and filtering of data. 146. Which of the following is an example of hardware? The answer is B. A computer central processing unit, CPU. 147. Which of the following is an example of a graphical user interface based on operating system? The answer is B. Windows 11. 148. What is the basic structure of a spreadsheet? The answer is B. A matrix of row and columns. 149. Which of the following is an example of half-duplex communication? The answer is C. Walkie-talkie. 150. Which of the following is the fastest transmission medium? The answer is A. Fiber optic cable. 151. Consider the following units of digital storage and arrange them in the correct ascending order from smallest to largest. A is given 4096 KB, B 2 MB, C 8192 GB, and D 3 TB. The smallest here is 2 MB, and the second is 4096 KB, and the third should be 3 TB, and the fourth is 8192 GB. So if we arrange into ascending order, the answer should be C. 152. In a graphical user interface, what is an icon? The answer is C. A small picture that represents a program or file. 153. How are computers on the internet connected to each other? The answer is C. Cables, phone lines, and satellite connections. 154. How do you connect to Microsoft Network MSN? The answer is C. Using dial-up networking. 155. Which of the following is not a valid IPv4 address? The answer is D. 10.0.0.256 is not a valid IPv4 address. 156. What is the purpose of table auto format in MS Word? The answer is B. To apply predefined styles and designs to a table. 157. Which of the following is a valid email service provider? The answer is D. Gmail. 158. Which of the following is an example of asynchronous collaboration in networking? The answer is A. Google Docs editing at different times. 159. What does the term user refer to in a computer system? The answer is C. The individual operating the computer. 160. What operating system do servers typically run in large networks? The answer is B. Windows NT or a network operating system. 161. Which of the following is a characteristic of random access network RAM? The answer is C. It is volatile in nature. 162. What does the term booting refers to in a computer? The answer is A. Starting up a computer and loading the operating system. 163. What does SMTP stands for? The answer is A. Secure Mail Transfer Protocol. 164. What is the term used for computers that provide services to other computers on the internet? The answer is C. Servers. 165. Analog communication transmit information using? Answer is A. Continuous signal. 166. Consider the following statement about network communication. Firstly, we have Transmission Control Protocol. TCP is a connection-oriented protocol. Secondly, User Datagram Protocol. UDP guarantees delivery of all packets. And in third, we have Ethernet is a common wired communication standard. And in fourth, we have switches are used to connect multiple devices within the same network. The question is that choose the correct answers from the options given below. So the correct answer is D. Only A, C, and D is correct. Let me explain to you why B is incorrect. UDP, that is User Datagram Protocol, is a connectionless protocol that does not guarantee delivery of all packets. 167. What is the shared working environment of Microsoft Office 2010 programs called? The answer is A. User Interface. 168. Which of the following functions find the number of entries in the specified cell? The answer is B. COUNTA is the correct answer. 169. What does ALU stands for? The answer is B. Arithmetic Logic Unit. Question number 170. What significant internet-based system was introduced in 1989? The answer is C. World Wide Web, also known as WWW. 171. A producer of D plants two variants of D from 2D gardens, one costing Rs 180 per kg and another Rs 200 per kg in the ratio 5:3. If he sells the blended variety at Rs 210 per kg, then his gain percentage is B. 12. Question 172. 60 kg of an alloy A is mixed with 100 kg of an alloy B. If alloy B has lead and tin in the ratio 3:2 and alloy B has tin and copper in the ratio 1:4, then the amount of tin in the new alloy is B. 44 kg. The answer to question number 173 is C. Question 174. A cube painted yellow on all faces is cut into 27 small cubes of equal size. How many small cubes are painted on one face only? A. 6. Question 175. An alphabet series is given below with missing terms shown by question mark. Choose the missing term out of the given alternatives. T, R, P, N, L. The answer is B. J, and H. Question number 176. The missing term in the series 2, 2, 5, 13, 28. Question mark is, the answer is D. 52. Question number 177. Choose the odd one out from the following. Pen, pencil, ink, sharpener. The answer is D. Sharpener. Question number 178. In a certain code, TEACHER is written as VGCEJGT. How is CHILDREN written in that code? The answer is D. Question number 179. When n is divided by 4, the remainder is 3. What is the remainder when 2n is divided by 4? The answer is C. 2. The answer to question number 180 is D. 12. Now for question number 181, for the statement and conclusion, the answer is A. Only conclusion 1 follows. Question number 182, BEGK is related to ADFG in the same way as PSVY is related to. The answer is D. ORUX. Question number 183. Mr. X left for his office in his car. He drove 15 km towards north and then 10 km towards west. He then turned to the south and covered 5 km. Further, he turned to the east and moved 8 km. Finally, he turned right and drove 10 km. How far in which direction is he from his starting point? The answer is A. 2 km west. Question 184. Arrange the following words in the meaningful sequence and choose the most appropriate sequence. The answer is C. For question number 185, the answer is B. 30. And for question number 186, select the option that represents the correct order of the following words as they would appear in an English dictionary. The answer is C. And for the question 187, the answer is A. 5. Question number 188. In a cricket 11, the average age of 11 players is 28 years. Out of this, the average age of 3 groups of 3 players each are 25 years, 28 years, and 30 years respectively. If in these groups, the captain and the youngest player are not included, and the captain is 11 years older than the youngest player, then what is the age of the captain? The answer is C. 35 years. For question number 189, in a group of cows and hens, the number of legs is 14 more than twice the number of heads. The number of the cow is B. 7. Now for question number 190, for the following statement and conclusions, the answer is D. Only 1, 3, and 4 follows. For question number 191, condolence is related to loss in the same way as congratulations is related to. The answer is B. Achievement. Question 192. Consider the following statement. Most dresses in that shop are expensive. Without resolving anything yourself, choose the conclusion which logically follows from the given statement. The answer is C. There are cheap dresses also in that shop. Question number 193. Pointing towards a person, a man said to a woman, "His mother is the only daughter of your father. How is the woman related to that person?" The answer is A. Mother. Question number 194. Choose the alternative which closely resembles the water image of the combination given below. The answer is A. Question number 195. Mr. X buys an article with a 25% discount on its marked price. He made a profit of 10% by selling it for rupees 660. The marked price is? The answer is D. Rupees 800. Question 196. A ball pen factory decided to reduce its production by 10% over that of the previous month for the next 3 months starting from February 2025. In January 2025, it produced 3,000 ball pens. How many ball pens were produced in March 2025? The answer is B. 2,430. Question number 197. An unfolded box appears as shown in the figure. When the sheet is folded to form a box, the number on the face opposite to 5 is? The answer is A. 3. Now for question number 198, the answer to the graph is C. 50 crores. Now for question number 199, the answer to the following graph is A. 2024. Now for question number 200, the answer to the following pie chart is B. Hindi. That was the last question of NSSB CSRE 2025 examination. The answer key to the NSSB CSRE 2025 examination was released on 17th of November 2025. The link to which you also find in my video description below. You guys can go and check out the answer key. Remember, the question paper I analyzed was from set A. That will be all from today's video. So if you have not checked out my previous video, which is the part 1 of the solved papers of NSSB CSRE, it will be popping out on your screen right now. You can go and check out the previous video, which is the part 1. If there is any discrepancy or mistakes in the answers, do comment down in the video below. Thank you for watching the video till the end.